I want to introduce you to my friend Wes. You may recognise him from various TV shows, but to me, he's a singer and songwriter from Stoke. And today we'll get to know the story of his life and how he got there whilst doing a workout in the gym. Welcome to the Gymbro series. We met like a year and a bit ago.
Yeah, a hot minute ago.
I met you through work and stuff. So what's your upbringing been like? Like, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Stoke-on-Trent, which is obviously like in the middle of England. So you've got like Birmingham, Manchester, all the Midlands basically, in a town called Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah.
Family?
Yeah, mum and dad's still together. Older brother.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I guess it is. No, it is. No, it is though. You're right. No, it is. It is nice. Yeah, older brother's a footballer. He plays for Cardiff. Yeah. And then old man's an engineer, so I sort of followed in his footsteps.
You were studying engineering, right?
Yeah, I was a nuclear system design engineer. This is mad.
Did you grow up in Stoke and stay in Stoke?
Yeah, until I was 19.
Where did you go uni?
Keele, which is next to me. No, Staffs, yeah. Which is
Staffs,
next to me.
Yeah. I know Keele.
I went Staffs. Mum worked at Keele as well, so.
Before, we had a pizza. Nice pre-workout. And you got shat on.
No, so yeah, we was looking for a place to eat. First time walking around East London, really. Went about 25 steps. Just got shit on. Doesn't pigeon shit not come out of tops as well?
No, but it is good luck, so it's okay.
Good luck. That's just what they say to make you feel great about being shit on.
All right, so 2018 is when you went on Love Island, right?
Hot minute.
What were you doing before that?
Nuclear system design engineer.
So you literally came straight, was it uni that you were doing it in?
Yeah. Well, it was 4 days. I did 4 days a week of work, and then we did a fast track sort of long extended day in uni. So I did from like 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was good, but it was all paid. It was like a full scholarship from.
Oh, so you're getting paid to be smart?
I got paid to go there as well. So every hour that I spent to be in uni, I was getting paid my normal wage.
She's my friend. I was trying to get.
I hope you call it that. He's gonna be on one of them TikToks. I was at the gym. I reckon I'd always wanted to be on this path. Like I was a musician who was always wanted to go, who just got asked to go on the show. I never applied for the show. I was just asked to go on it.
So you got like scouted for it?
Yeah. But I was a kickboxer at the time as well. So like, when they saw that I was a Muay Thai kickboxer and a nuclear engineer, they started asking questions like, who is this guy?
It's a bit of a strange combination.
Interesting. Yeah. Mate, I haven't done that in years. Feels good. Actually does feel good. If I can achieve something.
What does?
Lifting things, putting them back down again.
Gym. It's cathartic, it's good.
What is what?
Cathartic.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like Love Island, it's been like Dancing on Ice. 8 out of 10 cats.
Yeah.
Like a panel
I from the
guest.
channel for Stand Up for Cancer as well.
Oh yeah.
Sing costume.
There was obviously this SAS, Who Dares?
SAS.
So we were filming a little bit before that after. Yeah. And then the Celebrity Challenger Games. What else? There's been loads of programs.
Games, shit.
X Factor.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you could have just done without doing?
No, because I think all of them I wanted to do. Like, I never went on them because I wanted to boost my profile. I never went on to like win money or anything like that. It was always with a purpose. Like, I wasn't the strongest swimmer, and then ended up doing double marathons in training, like swimming.
I feel like that's a common theme for you. You like to do things which are different, right?
I want to do things that are different. It's a new string to my bow, sort of thing.
Do you feel like you get bored of things?
Not necessarily bored. I get curious with new things.
Okay. Like new challenges and stuff.
Yeah. So like the games. Like, when are you ever going to have the opportunity to train with Olympic athletes?
Yeah, that's true.
Then SAS. When am I going to be able to train with the SAS?
Yeah, that must have been a mad experience to do something like that.
That was the most enlightening experience, I think.
I was going to say, what gave you the biggest lessons?
SAS, 100%. But then at the same time, though, I know X Factor in terms of enjoyment, I didn't enjoy it as much because it wasn't the direction I wanted to go in and what I wanted to do, but I knew what I could get from it, which was learning how to record, learning about production, and then I took that away and applied it myself, and that's how I did. Like, the Seen a Body recorded myself, Nice to Meet You recorded myself. Like, all these songs that I've done, I wouldn't have been able to do without that.
How did you? What was the biggest lesson that you learned from the SAS stuff?
there's so many, but I think the main thing is that your boundaries, your limits for yourself really aren't your limits. But like not even by an inch. Like we're talking, you could do 3 times as much as you think you can do.
Yeah.
If
it's all mental though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel like you came out of it mentally a lot stronger?
100%.
Really?
There's nothing you could actually possibly throw at me that I don't think would ever be as hard as that. Is the most messed up thing I've ever done in my life.
What was the hardest part of that? Because I remember you telling me a few things.
It's just relentless. Like you only see a couple like snippets per day.
Yeah.
But it's just constant exhaustion and focus as well. Even when you're exhausted, that's when you need to focus the most.
Do you remember your first kiss?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I don't know. I think it was in about year 1 year 1 or 2.
He's been a gala since day.
A girl called Samantha Hardin. She'll probably watch this. Samantha Hardin. It was underneath her fucking park bench in the playground bench.
Classy.
Yeah, playground bench with some jumpers over it.
Nice.
All my mates were stood around. They were like, "Go on, do it," and like crawled, and it just makes me think of how small I actually must have been to crawl under the bench and just perch there.
Some little goblin just.
Do you know what I mean? But I can remember that. Yeah. Can you remember yours?
I think I was in reception, but that was like a little peck. Then my first proper kiss was, I think I was like 13.
I remember my first proper one, like in high school. They're the ones that really count. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can remember that. It was at a party. It was all smashed.
This is a hard one. Your biggest heartbreak.
Biggest heartbreak.
Yeah, biggest heartbreak.
I think they all feel the same. They're all the same. They're just some are shitter in different ways. I was more disappointed with my recent one, but not as heartbroken. I think it depends, doesn't it? It's like, I don't know, on the reasoning behind everything. Do you know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think I was as heartbroken this one by far, which I would have expected to have been, but I haven't.
How many exes have you got?
Quite a few.
Exes?
4. Yeah. Oh fuck! Wait, hold on. I think 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Hit me with 3 red flags then. What makes you cut?
Lack of selflessness.
So like selfish people?
Yeah, I guess so. But there's a difference between selfish and not being selfless, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not talking about money, but it can be effort, it can be. I think everything's just got to be a 50-50 thing. And I know I'd give anything with the person I'm with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you say you're quite a committed person?
Yeah. So if I don't get that back, or I feel like they wouldn't do that back, then it's a red flag.
What's something that you would look for in a girl?
You know what it is? As mad as I think as I've got older and been through more relationships,
And more
it
women.
sounds so cliche, but looks have started to become so much less of a priority. Obviously, it's important that you're really attracted to them, but this mindset is so much more attractive to me now. Like
someone could be good looking, but then as soon as they start,
it's not just how they treat you.
Yeah.
I've
Other
established, not just even other people, just their attitude for life. Like, are they a go-getter or are they just like happy to just cruise and just sponge my fucking money, basically?
Sponge your money, yeah, fair.
Just happily
But
sponge
that's
it.
what, you know, if you meet someone who's got like their own like business aspirations, their own career goals, then they're not focused on
That's
what
what
they
I'm
can get
saying.
from you.
You can't even measure. I don't think you can even measure looks, but I think people can also become way more attractive if their personality is 10-10. I don't care if it sounds like I'm trying to be a fucking nice guy. Don't get me wrong.
I think there's a level, you have to be still attracted to them, that you still find them attractive, but then they could go up, like, you could see something, like the way that they'll talk about something or whatever, then suddenly you'd be like, oh, you were good looking, but now you're like,
Now you're not.
So how different is like a relationship that's in the public eye to like a personal, private one?
Oh, 10 times better.
What,
Even with my last one, I kept it out of the papers. We went to low-key spots. We went to, like, I never really posted. I posted once in like nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah.
So much
It makes it
better
a lot harder though, that if something does go wrong, like everyone asks and gets in your
because it's not,
business.
it's not your relationship. Then as soon as you start oversharing,
Yeah.
it becomes everyone's relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucking long that is?
Very
long.
How was the music video filming that? So in New York,
Bro, yes, we went to New York. New York is elite. Great vibe. Obviously, I was out there with French. Come on, man, it's French Montana, like.
That must be like a dream collab kind of thing for you, right?
100%. Like I was growing up listening to this guy's music, singing every 10 seconds with my boys.
Yeah.
And then I walk into a room, and the first thing I hear is "What's good, Wes?" I'm just like, that's fucking mad. Did you know when you just have them thoughts in your head? I was like, what's actually going on?
Was that like a round moment for you where you're like, holy shit, like I'm actually doing something?
I was just like, oh shit, that's French. We've got a song together. Like this is crazy. Even in the studio, and he was gassed about the verse, and I don't know, just the whole vibe of it for me was very surreal. But then, surreal but not unnatural.
Yeah. Was it like an authentic collab then for you? Because I know that a lot of people just don't even see each other when they do collabs.
Exactly, this is the thing. So I didn't even want to put anyone on the song in the first place, originally.
Yeah.
And then I was toying with the idea of putting someone on it, and the first person I said was French. And we were like, okay, cool, it's French, so it's not going to be like just call him up and just go, yep, French, you want to? But it really was. The video was elite, energy on set, super sick, chilled, went out with him that night as well. And
when you go out?
Absolutely smashed.
What's a collab that you're eyeing up next, if you could?
Oh,
dream collab.
It's coming, so I think you might have an idea of who I want to put on the next one.
KSI.
It's not well, it could be KSI.
So has music always been something which you've been more passionate than anything else, or is
the only thing that's been consistent throughout my whole life?
Consistently passionate.
Yeah, my mum and my dad, the first gift I can remember was a karaoke machine, because I just never stopped singing even from like 2. And a guitar, and a little keyboard, all sorts. But that, especially the karaoke machine, it didn't even work. It was just like a rubber wire with a plastic microphone. Like,
investing to the future.
But I'd literally just sing and sing and sing, and then I think for my 4th, my 5th birthday, or Christmas, I got a real karaoke machine. I was singing non-stop. I used to put it in my room and just sing and sing and sing. And then I used to copy videos on YouTube and learn how to sing them, learn all the riffs, especially like people like Neo, Luther Vandross. All the early influence for me was heavily R&B, and it went a bit more rap.
Is there anyone else that you haven't worked with which you'd probably be like, oh, I'd love to work with them?
n-dubz. But Bieber, I've listened to him obviously since I was tiny. And yeah, he's just sick. Come on, man. It's Justin Bieber. This guy's one of the GOATs, and he's not even 30 yet.
How mad is that? He's been around since I've been a kid. I feel like he's eternally youthful.
Yeah, but I feel like he's come on a huge journey in such a short period of time.
Last one. What do you think is your strongest muscle group?
I don't fucking know. I don't gym enough.
You used to.
For 4 weeks. So I didn't look a prepubescent child on Love Island.
What was the prep like for Love Island?
They didn't say to do anything. Actually, I did cut my hair though. I was pissed about that. I used to have long, when my hair grows long, it goes into like ringlets.
Uh-huh. That's so cute.
So I had ringlets when I did all the interviews, and they asked me to come. Shit. That's one thing they don't know as well. You know when people are like, oh, I got asked to go on Love Island. No, you didn't. You did. But you then have to do 6 more. You know how many people they asked?
Yeah.
100,000 my year.
Yeah. Really?
So 250,000 people applied. They asked nearly 100,000 people. We did like 5 or 6 interviews, and they ask you every aspect of your love life, and you have to disclose everything. So they know everything about what you like, what you don't like, and they start building a profile on you essentially. So they know exactly what you're going to fall for in exactly what situation. This is what I'm saying. So they don't have to say this, do this. They know exactly what you're going to do, just based on what you like. So that's why it can come across.
Terrifying.
That's why it can come across as, and you have psychological tests with psychologists and all this stuff that comes before, and they're building a huge profile on you essentially, and they'll ask you the same questions with different interviewers in different ways, and then they'll see anyone who's bullshitting. So say if you're trying to come across as this macho guy who's into partying and this, that, and the other, but really you read books on a Friday. Yeah. They'll figure it out because they'll ask you in different ways that will make you slip up. So they can almost guarantee you the way that you're going to behave in there. Almost. Go on, lad. I hate social media. I can't complain too much. Like it's bullshit. Like I can't just be like a whiny little bitch that I'm being at the moment, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, I hate it. Blah, blah. There's loads of people that hate certain parts of their job. Yeah. I've just got the pleasure of not having to do one thing, but it is detrimental because you sort of lose. As sad as it sounds, you just lose touch with people that support you, sort of thing. Like I didn't post for months and months and months, and I'd just post one thing and then won't post for another 3 or 4 months. Yeah. And then there's the contrast between not giving too much away so people are still curious, but at the same time disconnecting because you've just not been present. Do you know what I mean? And that's the kind of the stage I'm getting to. So I really need to definitely need to pick it back up again. I think I owe it to people. And also I want to show the artist side of things now. And I think
But I think that's important for you though, that you
people
need to get
don't even know
across.
that I write my own songs, which is bonkers to me. Or they doubt that I write my own songs. So I just love to show them the creative process. I've been writing songs for other people now.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had a load of success now with writing songs for other people. I've never even shared that until now. I forget that people haven't heard all the shit that I've not released and what I've been up to.
But it's mental though, because you only
I
have
don't
like,
share it.
how many is it, 5 songs that are out?
4.
4 or 5? 4?
Yeah, 4.
Well, 5 including Drive,
mine.
right? Or Drive.
Yeah,
That's
technically a
fifth?
feature.
Yeah, but that's like songs of yours which are out in the stratosphere.
Yeah, like 5. But then
Okay.
I did like 3 yesterday.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, but there's so many. There's even things that he was showing me today. I've seen lots of your unreleased stuff, but then...
All the stuff that's out as well is so early.
Yeah.
Like even
You're on like a
Flyaway.
2-year delay or 3-year delay.
Yeah, 3-year delay.
It's mad. We're going to do, I've asked Instagram some relationship advice because you and I are so good with the relationships. We're well versed. So I'm going to ask a couple things. You can advise, I'll chip in, we'll see what's the crack, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, first question. Someone says, I'm straight, but men are cunts. What do I do? Women,
Oh, love girls.
just change your sexuality.
Well,
That's
I
your
mean,
advice.
men are cunts, aren't they?
So are girls.
So are women.
So are women, as we both know.
I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of cunts of both sexes. I think. Sadly, you just got to accept that you've chose the wrong one.
I think patience then, innit?
It is patience, and don't become one of them, because remember, some of them might have been lovely people until they got hurt. Not condoning what they've done or whatever they've said, but they're the people that maybe let it get to them. So don't become one of them. Stick to what you do, and then, yeah, the right one will come along, and if it doesn't, then it's not the right one, is it? So
Give me that medicine ball.
don't settle for less.
How to not go back to your ex 24/7.
Just don't go back to your ex.
Simple. That's an easy
so
one.
fucking stupid. No, just block, delete.
I think that comes from self-love and self-respect, though. Like, I think if you love yourself and you respect yourself enough, you know what your standards are.
I've seen what it's like on the other side when someone's ex texts them. I have it, and it's not a fucking, oh, I feel so bad. It's like, ha, gotcha.
You won't
Gotcha
leave me
again.
alone. Get them up.
Like, and then you're instantly on the back foot because you reached out to them, even though they've probably done you wrong.
We were at a Universal thing, and you were speaking to Michaela, and you said like how you're talking about like skydiving and stuff like that. All that she was like, shit. She's like, wouldn't you be scared? And you said, well, like it's uncontrollable. So you said basically, you literally said you're like, I like, refuse to let the uncontrollables control me. Like, so if you can't affect something, why would you
live
let
off
it?
that.
I love that, but that changed my mindset on a lot of things, and I don't think you realised that. I was just like, damn.
That's dope.
Yeah, you tell them about that
Yeah.
whilst I try and get this.
Yeah,
out.
I live off that in everything. Control the controllables. And what I mean by that is the things that you can't worry about, the things that are out of your control, i.e. you've done your best and this, that and the other, and there's certain variables that you can't control. So like the what ifs in every situation. But for example, like when I did the channel swim, there's a lot of uncontrollables in that. Like the current could be super, super strong, or that we could run into oil, or we could run into jellyfish, or you could run into oil slicks. You could get hit by boats in the most busy channel passageway for goods and shipping containers and all that kind of shit. It's like the fucking motorway in there. And then people was asking me like, oh, but what if it's really cold? Oh, I know it's going to be cold, so I prep for that. What if you run into oil? Then you run into oil. What if you get stung in the face with a jellyfish? You get stung in the face with a jellyfish. Like these are things that if you let them affect you, it's gonna hinder your performance because you'll be thinking about it. Or you could just go, realize that you're not Poseidon, you can't control where jellyfish go, you can't move the shipping containers, you can't do this, that and the other. What will happen, and it's how you prepare for them uncontrollables that counts. So getting used to the cold weather, swimming in a bit mucky water when we're going out and doing open water swimming. So then when it comes to it, and it does happen, which all of them did, apart from the boat one, didn't get hit by a boat.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Did get stung in the face with jellyfish, did go swim through oil.
Yeah.
It was freezing cold, it was 4 a.m. in the morning, but we prepped for it and I was fine. So I'm waffling a bit, but what I'm trying to say is that there's certain things that you can't control in every situation, and stressing about them will be detrimental, but not stressing about them will not.
I think the next thing I want to talk about is one of the last things that we'll talk about is like mental health.
Yeah, man.
And we briefly spoke about mental health for a video which we filmed when we were doing the Challenger Games.
Yeah.
And how like you were saying that you had like, I wouldn't say like a rough patch, but like there was like overthinking process or like something where you might not have been optimal, like at your best and stuff. Like, do you feel like what makes you your best version of yourself? Like, what gives you your balance?
When my vocal, when I'm not, if I'm drinking, if I've gone out and drank and stuff like that, it fucks my voice. And like my voice is my sort of main tool now. And I get bad anxiety when my voice is fucked up.
Oh, really?
And I have a really fragile voice as well, so like if I shout, that's the reason as well. Like when I drink, it's not the alcohol for me, it's the fact I scream like a fucking nutcase.
Me too, I lose my voice for 3 days.
I'm just like, running around a club like a dickhead. And that gives me mad anxiety because I can't work, and then I feel like I'm useless then. But then again, and it's also a double-edged sword with that because music's sort of my therapy as well. So then I can't even do the thing that helps me keep my head in check.
Yeah. And
that's when it goes into a bit of a spiral. I'm like, God, I just feel proper down.
So it's about what keeps your head in check is being proactive.
Proactive, having shit to do, and sometimes it's like you've got to do the exact opposite of what you think. So sometimes like when you're moping and you're moping, you're like, all right, you know what, hopefully I feel better tomorrow and I'll do it tomorrow. Don't do it when you feel the shittest.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Do it when you feel the shittest.
That's how I feel about gym sometimes.
Do it when you feel the shittest because that's when you'll be like, wow, now I feel, that's cool.
Yeah. With mindset and stuff, and we talk about relationships, we talk about anything with people, would you say that you're easily trusting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
I was going to ask, do you think that is a benefit or like
listen,
a pro or a con?
if you've not got a big ego, don't even start.
Sorry. Cut. Sit.
I'm not even looking.
Yeah, cool. We're respectful young men. Carry on.
But no, if you're not egotistical.
Yeah.
Some people might not want to hear this, but if you're not egotistical, you can be over trusting.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter because your ego's not hurt after. If you over trust and then someone fucks you, you're like, oh shit, blah blah blah, and let it get to your head. Mm-hmm. Then that's your L, bro. Like that's just your fucking L. I think that I over trust and sometimes it can be naive, but that's only because I expect what I give.
I think for me,
I expect the same energy that I give out, and I know I could trust me in that situation. And so yeah, you can be wary, and don't be too naive and like be wary of it, and don't give everything out. But in terms of emotional damage, like
have you been burnt badly before then by trust? Obviously, so
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time in tons of different aspects.
I think I would rather be burnt by trusting rather than closed off and not
you know what's mad? Like you could have 100 situations where you overtrust and something goes wrong, and you're too generous and you give too much, but then there could be one that would change your life.
Yeah. What's your biggest fear?
Regrets.
Regrets. Glad you said that.
My biggest fear in life is regrets. That's why I will always say yes to an opportunity.
I'm glad you said that.
Not yes to an opportunity, because saying yes to an opportunity doesn't mean accepting every offer you get. I accept every opportunity I get, and there's a difference between an opportunity than between an offer and an opportunity. An offer could be something that could be detrimental, dressed up as something that looks like an opportunity, but you just got to take a second back, not commit, look through it, see if it's an opportunity or an offer. And I think an opportunities, you should always accept them. And you've always got more time than you think. If I said you was going to get £1 million to do this opportunity, you'd fucking make time. You'd make time.
Yeah, of course.
So no matter how small or how big it is, some of the biggest opportunities I've got have come from small opportunities. So doing a little favor here or there, doing a little this or little that, it turns out I meet this person who brings me to here or brings me to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There always has a domino effect.
It's mad how that works.
And you can never forecast it. So just say yes to opportunities. Because the opportunities you say no to, you've already failed.
Well, thank you very much, man. Give hugs.
Come on, man.
Always pleasure. Always pleasure. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe. Let us know what you think of Wes. Wes has also got a YouTube channel. He does stuff on TikTok, so check him out on socials down below. Also, let me know down in the comments below who you'd like me to get on next, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Peace.